Yo, what is up, guys? It's your boy Noah from NWC Entertainment, where we talk Knicks every single week. And today I'm bringing you guys a brand new video. Today I'm talking about why Kristaps Porzingis getting injured is a blessing in disguise. I know this topic, once you clicked on the video, saw the title, you're probably like, this dude is really retarded. Getting Porzingis injured is a blessing in disguise. By the way, thank you, Giannis, for stepping on my boy Porzingis' foot. I'm kidding, it's all good. They talked after the game, I believe, and they talked next time the Bucks played the Knicks and all that, and he stepped on his foot afterwards, but Porzingis just yammed it on the boy. Let's play that clip right now. It's probably in the corner, but why it's a blessing in disguise, of course, Porzingis went down with that torn ACL, but the thing, if you notice, with Kobe Bryant going down with the ACL tour, or well, here it is Achilles, but there's a lot of great players that tore their ACL, but they also tore something else. Like it could be a meniscus tear, but Porzingis just tore his ACL. Like we're hoping that he only sprained it or whatever, but it turned out to be an ACL. But like usually when people tear their ACL of NBA players, they tear something else along with the ACL. But Porzingis just tore his ACL, which is really good. And I'm watching a documentary series of episode 1. I'm praying for episode 2. Just come out already. Just drop a Porzingis. Please post on your Instagram. But you already know I got the post notifications on for your YouTube. He posts a bunch of dope workouts and stuff. The link will be down in the description. But Porzingis, I know, is a work ethic, his determination for the game. He's going to come back stronger than ever. Incredible work ethic, incredible talent. Another thing that separates Porzingis from all those other players of coming back just like he was or whatever. All those players that tore their ACL, pretty much most of them were never elite shooters. Porzingis is an elite shooter. He could really shoot the three with ease. The way his stroke is, he shoots it over his head, so it's cash money. No one's gonna block it. You rarely ever see Porzingis get a three-point shot ever blocked. While all these other players, like when D Rose is injured, well, he had a bunch of different injuries, but it was mostly ankle injuries. He was never an elite shooter, because once you have that athleticism like Vince Carter had, you rely on your athleticism too much and you don't rely on your jump shot. That's why it's always great to have a jump shot. Look at Ray Allen. He was athletic earlier in his career and he was in the dunk contest, and he's always been an elite shooter, and an elite when you're a shooter, that can help you out through your career. And Porzingis, I'm still on board with him being the number one option. He's a great leader. He's always first in the gym, last to leave. He has an incredible work ethic, and I just know he's going to get better from here. It's only the beginning, and he's only 22 years old. Usually when some of the players got hurt, they're either later in their career, but Porzingis was only in his third career after his sophomore year. He's only 22, guys. He's only going to get better. He's so freaking young. He's so young. I know he's going to get better, guys. And also, these draft picks are really going to help. Like an awesome player, if we draft him, like Hal Bridges type player. But I heard a lot of stuff that we're going to draft talent-wise. Whatever the best talent is available, we will draft. And I saw an article that the Knicks should draft Trae Young no matter what, because they cannot miss out on the type of talent. But honestly, whoever we draft, I'll be happy with it. Either if it's Trae Young, Kevin Knox, Mikal Bridges, Miles Bridges, I'll be happy with any of them. I wouldn't mind if we had Trey Burke come off the bench, or Emmanuel Mudiay be a good role player off the bench, because to me that's what Emmanuel Mudiay's ceiling, a good role player, because he's not that great, doesn't have the greatest jump shot, great athleticism, and when I saw him come off the bench, he's a key piece of our team, maybe off the bench, a great role player, and Trey Burke could be a great six-man alongside Beasley off the bench. And if we start Trae Young at the 1 and Frank at the 2, because Frank could back it up with his defense, because Trae Young's not the greatest of defender, and Frank could back it up and help Trae Young out there, give him some tips. And maybe if we pick up Kawhi Leonard somehow in the offseason, you know how deadly that would be if we had Frank Ntilikina, Trae Young, and we had Kawhi Leonard. That would be nasty, with Trae at the 1, Frank at the 2. But to me, Frank's our point guard of the future. The way he could pass the ball is extremely underrated, no one talks about. Once he develops that three-point shot, he's going to be a great player. He's going to be a force to be reckoned with. His awesome perimeter defending, and if most of you guys didn't know, he's number 1 in the pick and roll defending. I know a bunch of you guys are like, oh, that's not a crazy statistic, no one cares about that, but that is something. Being in your rookie year, finishing number 1 in one of those statistical categories, number 1 in pick and roll defending, that is big. Guarding great players like Stephen Curry, Kyrie Irving, the way he was able to clamp up those great players shows a lot. He's not afraid of the big moment. And when he was stripping LeBron in the one game, of course, the Cavs came on and came back, but he had 6 steals that game, and that was the most steals since like Mark Jackson, I believe. Thank God we didn't get Mark Jackson, or they would have the whole argument about the steals. But shout out to David Fizdale. I'm so happy to have you on board, But this could be a very interesting team if we draft Mikal Bridges. We draft a young player, but I want Mikal Bridges because him, alongside Frank, and whoever we end up putting at shooting guard, if that's Tim Hardaway Jr. or Courtney Lee, because Tim Hardaway Jr. could be a great role player. I don't see him being a starter long term. He could adapt to a really great player. He's still only 25 years old, but I don't know if he's a shooting guard for the future at all. He does take terrible shots, bad shot selection. I love his game. His athleticism, I think, is overlooked. When he goes to the basket, he finishes, and if I'm fine with that lineup. But Enes Kanter, I don't think he's coming back because he made a bunch of opt-out jokes about he's going to be opting out. I honestly hope he opts out. I extremely love Enes Kanter, the way he can finish inside. He brings gritness, and his rebounding is insane. But, of course, we're trying to get, we're going to do good if we just don't have the attention all on us. But you guys are probably like, we're New York. We're always going to have the attention on us. We're one of the biggest markets and all that. Media is always going to be on us. But Enes Kanter is only bringing more media problems. And the whole LeBron recruiting thing is a joke to me. Of course, we also have LeBron, but that is not happening. Especially with Enes Kanter, who had beef with LeBron. I know it's basketball at the end of the day, but now starting up all that, recruiting LeBron, I just can't take him serious at all, in my opinion. And his character, of course, crashed the board real well, finished inside real well, but he does not develop, and he's not the type of player in today's NBA. He cannot shoot the 3. He cannot hit a mid-range shot consistently. He can knock down the free throw, over 80% free throw shooter, but to me, he does not fit the system in today's NBA. I would way rather, if we draft Mohamed Bamba, I would be extremely happy with that. Mohamed Bamba at the 5 and Porzingis at the 4. Mohamed Bamba has the potential to be another unicorn type player. Once he adapts that 3-point shot, he's going to be a force to be reckoned with. That crazy 7'6" wingspan or 7'4" beyond wingspan, that wingspan is extremely awesome. And of course, Porzingis, they're saying he most likely won't play next season. And if we gave him more draft picks, because that could potentially be an awesome other draft, we could assemble a very good future potential, high potential all-star team in the future, in the long run. And with Porzingis coming back, we already have our playoff team ready for him. We'll have an extremely nice team, in my opinion. Especially, I believe in Steve Mills. I believe in Scott Perry. And we definitely could have that type of future. Because once Porzingis comes back, playoffs, baby. It could be a long-term potential, with that upcoming draft. I honestly don't think Porzingis is going to play one game next season. To me, it's safe to not play him next season. I know it's he's going to be rusty when he comes back his first few games. But then, trust me, Porzingis is going to come back as an all-star. Another 2-time all-star, But he could potentially be an awesome player. In my opinion, he could be better than Dirk. He has better athleticism, better shot blocker, better defender. He has a great three-point shot, but I don't know if it's better than Dirk. The way he could finish in the post, finish with well. He's just so athletic, and no one's ever seen a player like Kristaps Porzingis that can handle the ball at his height. But if we draft another good player in the upcoming draft, of course, because we're not going to be a potential playoff team at all next season, unless David Fizdale works his magic and we make the playoffs, which would be awesome. And of course, knowing us, we're going to get swept in the first round. But if we make the playoffs, it would be awesome to build that playoff experience. And if when Porzingis comes back, we could have great players, Mikal Bridges, Frank Ntilikina, to develop over years and years, Tim Hardaway Jr. We have long-term potential, and I still believe in Steve Mills, Scott Perry. He's been saying all the right things. James Dolan has finally shut his mouth and let Steve Mills and Scott Perry do what they have to do. But let me know down below in the comment section, are you down with this? Don't you think this is a blessing in disguise, having Porzingis go down? Because then there's no point of being decently good and not getting a good draft pick. But if we're extremely bad next season, of course, I'm not on board with the tanking. I want to win, but to me, this is worth it. Look at how the 76ers are, the whole trust the process thing. Look how they are now due to all these great draft picks. Ben Simmons, Joel Embiid, of course, Nerlens Noel's not on the team anymore, Jahlil Okafor. They had extremely good picks. And then the way they got Dario Saric in the draft, of course, traded straight to 76ers. They have extremely long potential, the 76ers. They're one of the next upcoming teams of winning a championship. But we could be one of those teams too if we're patient. Honestly, don't play Porzingis next season. We want him to stay healthy in the long run, so don't play him next season if he's not ready, until he's 110%. With those draft picks and great free agency moves, off-season moves, if we pick up a player like Kawhi Leonard, which would just be awesome to help out Mikal Bridges even more on the offensive end. Even though Mikal Bridges is a great elite shooter, we have long-term potential. We just need to be patient. Of course, New York fans, we have no patience. We want to win them right away. But if we just do our thing, stay humble, don't say crazy stuff in the media, don't do stupid things. I know it's hard to say because we're the freaking Knicks, and our luck, we make stupid moves. It's all a part of basketball, though. It's a whole business. But after all these years, if we pick up great players in free agency and the offseason, good draft picks, we have covered 2 picks in the second round also, early in the second round. And we could potentially pick up great scorers, great off-the-bench players. Because I think that Derrick Rose, Carmelo Anthony team, and all that Porzingis team could have made the playoffs if we had depth off the bench. To me, it's all about depth. We have to have a good bench. But let me know down below in the comment section, are you on board? Do you think we'll make the playoffs when Porzingis comes back a season after next season? Because once we have all those picks, young players all assembled, developing year after year, we could be a great team in the long run. I think it's definitely worth it. But if you did enjoy, make sure to smash the like button, subscribe to NWC Entertainment. All you have to do is click that red subscribe button. Don't forget to put post notifications on to be alerted after every single Knicks video. I appreciate all you for watching, and I'm out, guys. Peace.